Hey guys, it is Wednesdays with Chasey Poo, and today we are talking about non-binary. This is non-binary week, what we do. So this is a really exciting week, and it's very controversial because a lot of people in the community believe that non-binary identities and people should not identify under the trans umbrella. I think that's bullshit, because I feel like if you identify yourself as something, that's you, and who cares? And people are so obsessed in this community to make people feel like shit about identifying as who they identify as, and I think that that's something that we need to all talk about and have a serious we need to think about this. Why do we all think that non-binary identities? No, I'm kidding. But for real, I think that I have a lot of non-binary friends. That means I'm not non-binary phobic. No, but for real, I'm gonna stop joking around, sorry. I just recorded a really intense video reacting to Ariel's video about two genders on my channel, which you should go check out, it'll be up soon. And I feel like I am hyped up because I ranted a lot, but yeah. So the reason why this week is non-binary week is because I feel like this is a topic we've actually never talked about in the 6+ years of FTM Transtastic, and we have somebody on the channel who's non-binary, right? Spencer's non-binary, and we knew that when they recorded their audition video. They said that, I'm pretty sure that they were non-binary, and it was a little bit I feel like on the channel we were like, oh, should we have non-binary people on the channel? And I was always, yes, we should, because no matter what the community thinks that, oh, maybe we shouldn't have non-binary identities in the community, maybe people won't watch our videos that much, this is FTM Transtastic, these were all the things that I was thinking of in my head, maybe people won't accept non-binary people on FTM Transtastic, but it doesn't matter because because non-binary people who identify as trans as well, if they believe that they should be under the trans umbrella, then here we are. So really, I think the next step is maybe just, because I feel like there's a lot of people who don't understand non-binary identities, and I also feel like there are other people who don't understand they pronouns. So I think it's more of a how to get people to understand and use these pronouns for people who identify as non-binary or for people who just prefer they pronouns. So I think that the easiest thing to do, honestly, is to start using the person's name like Spencer, and then if you want to make sure that you respect their pronouns and start using them and start using they pronouns and stuff like that, you just have to start with Spencer, they, Spencer, they, Spencer, they, in your head non-stop. Sorry, I'm using you as an example, Spencer, love you. But you just have to use that in your head, and eventually it'll stick, so when you listen or you hear that person's name or you know that you're about to talk about them, you use they. Now, I think that it's also really important to understand that there are other people in their life that may not call them they, and you either need to help them correct these people, or you need to also respect that they may go by other pronouns. So I have an example where my ex is non-binary, and they use they, and their parents don't use, and the entire family doesn't. So it's a very awkward situation that I'm in when I'm hanging out with them and their family, and everyone is using other pronouns, and I'm just trying to use they as much as I can, or no pronouns, but sometimes it gets impossible to do that, and I just have to bite the bullet and use pronouns that everyone else is using. But I mean, they know this, they have told me that's fine, but I just feel like I am misgendering them like there's no tomorrow, and it sucks. It really, really does suck. So I think finding a medium and really talking to your non-binary friends and stuff like that is great. And I also think it's important that if you feel like you identify as non-binary, that you explore that. It's okay if you thought you were FTM for 6 years and now you're like, maybe I'm more non-binary. Honestly, I feel like I'm 70% male, 30% squiggle. Technically, you could identify me as non-binary. Don't do that, because why would you ever want to identify someone else as non-binary? I don't identify as non-binary, but I can see how I could be. And who knows, maybe in 10 years I'll be like, I'm non-binary. Who knows? Identity is fluid, it changes. I'm not saying that when you're trans and you decide to transition and decide to be trans, I'm kidding, that you can change your mind, but I'm saying identities evolve, and it's okay to evolve with them. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's it. I hope that helped, or maybe cleared up some things. If you have any questions, please put them down in the description. People have been, in the comments, people have been really good at suggesting topics for the upcoming week. So please, if you have topic suggestions that we haven't done in at least 4 years, put them in the description and in the comments, and we will talk about them. All right, have a great week. Bye.